Okay, hello everybody. I'm going to give you a bit of a rundown on a snare drum and what all its components are, what it sounds like, what it does, what all the bits are called. So here is my lovely snare drum. This is Sona. Actually had it designed myself. You can design it online and create the thickness of the shell, what rims you want, what tension rods you want, what throw-offs you want, what snare wires you want. But you don't know what any of this is yet, so I will tell you. This is a snare drum, and what makes it a snare drum is the snare wires underneath. They're snare wires. You can get different ones, but that's what gives it sound. If I take them off, you'll hear the difference. That's the difference. So that is your snare wire that makes that sound, gives you the sound. It's called a snare, funnily enough. So on the snare drum, we have the bottom head, which is this one. It's called a head, not a skin. Used to be skins in the olden days when we used, calf skin and animal skins. It's all synthetic now. So this is the bottom head. This is usually quite a lot thinner than the top head, which gives it the resonance that you want. You don't want a thick snare head on the bottom. If you have a thick one on the bottom, it sounds awful and it'll never sound good. So that's on the bottom, and that is really tight. And how we tighten that, if you can see here, this is called a tension rod. And they come with a key, so you can undo that, unscrew it. This is how you tune the drum. So if I unscrew that, I'll just show you what a tension rod looks like. And this is made in Germany, this drum. Sona are made in Germany, so it's just very well engineered. Lovely stuff. So there is your tension rod. This one's actually called a slot rod because it's got a slot in the middle there. Special key that fits on there. That's a slot rod. It goes through the hoop. This is the hoop. It goes all the way around the drum. I think there are 10 all the way around, and the object is to try and get them all the same tension. Now it's a bit of a black art is tuning, but I will probably do a video on that coming up. But at the moment, I'll just tell you what all the components are. So there's your slot rod. Nice and tight. Tension rod there. It goes into something here, which I've just forgotten the name of temporarily. Lug. It goes into a lug. This is called a lug, where the tension rod goes into. Like I say, there are 10 on the top and 10 on the bottom on this particular drum. Cheaper drums have less, so you might find one with 4, which is not so good because it's difficult to get an even tension there. Common is 8, this one's got 10. So there we've got the rims, we've got the lugs, we've got the tension rods, we've got the snare wire. Now let's get around to the business end. I'll turn it the other way up actually because it looks a lot better this way. You can understand it a bit more. This is called a throw-off. And what this does at the moment, the snare wire is on, it's touching this head. If you want to take it off, you might just want a different sound for a moment. Take it off, use the throw-off. It lifts the snare wire down, so it's loose. It's no longer touching, so the drum sounds more like a timbale. So that's what the throw-off does. There it is. Tighten it up. Again, you can have that quite slack or quite tight. Depends how you like the sound. Experiment is the best way that I've found. See what you like. Obviously it's connected here with little bits of nylon. And then at the other end, we've got something that's called the butt. This is the butt. Try not to laugh. But that's just where the other end of the snare wire connects. So you've got the bottom head, which is a thin head, and you've got the top head. Whoa! The camera failure. Are we back? Yeah, we're back. This is a top head, which is usually a lot thicker. Again, you tighten it with the tension rods into the lugs. experiment and see what it sounds like. This is the shell, which is usually made out of plywood. This one is maple, and I think it's 6-ply. But there you go, lots of different snares, but now you know all the different parts of what they all do. There's my snare drum. Tune in next week for the next video.